Hi everyone, welcome to our careers channel next door. And no, I'm not singing. This is just my setup. I would be explaining you why this is. I'm bored of sitting and giving you all readings. So actually, I'm standing. If you can notice, I'm standing. Yeah, I'm standing. It's standing, and I'm talking about things I would be introducing it. Slow down, slow down. Okay, so today we won't be doing any readings. Yay! Why do I feel like I'm a class teacher and I'm saying class this month we'll have games. So why do I have that vibe? Gosh, I should manage you guys properly. Anyways, today I will be doing a session about tarot cards, which I to had to do long way back, long before giving you any readings, because I keep getting asked what my channel is about, what are the readings, what are tarot cards, and I do explain them individually. Yes, I do explain them individually, but I don't want to do it anymore. I want people to enjoy my reading more, and comment me that that thing happened from group 2. Yeah, it very much resonated with me, and leave such comments for me. So today we will be talking about the origins of tarot, what are tarots, and how divinations work with tarot, and how exactly, before reading tarots, read my channel to get the proper reading. I'll explain you that properly first today in this episode. So we'll start. So what are tarot cards? Are they just a deck of 78 cards? Definitely no, not at all. Because tarot cards are something like they're related to divination. They're around like 600 years old. Their origins are traced. Again, this is very arguable between historians and tarot readers, or tarot professionals. Not getting into much, you just get the idea. So the origins are debated to be between Egypt or in Italy. And as far as I can go, it's like the first kind of tarot was the Wisconsin tarot, wherein the Italian king named, which you will also not remember, which is not definitely necessary. So this guy, he ordered this Wisconsin tarots to be painted, and later they were used to entertain the royal guests who were coming from different various lands, and just for change of this economy, or things like that. And later coming to our Victorian era, from the kingdoms of Italy to coming to Victorian era, if we come there, this posh ladies would throw parties in their house, some house parties, exactly. So when those things are happening, they would arrange this tarot reading done. They would get a psychic, they would get a medium, then they would get this reading done to entertain guests. So basically it was something accessible not for a common man, but only for the royal. So when any of my audience who are reading it, feel very royal, because it's an art of royalty. It has that history. Tarots were not touched by common people. But then moving on, coming to 60s, 70s, 80s, whenever hippies existed, it was partaken into this hippie culture, wherein the flower age, they used to have this live, love, life, etc, etc. You getting the idea? Hippies, weed and music and traveling in the vans, and you get the idea. So that's how it came down, and till now it has survived all those ages, all those things, and it is still here, still in my channel, where I am reading tarots for you. So lucky I should be. Okay. Okay, so that's how the basics of tarot, because you are reading it and you need to understand it. So what exactly are tarots, and why should I be reading it? if that's your question. So when if you have a chance, any of your friends have a tarot cards, a deck of 78 cards freshly delivered for them, you would notice that these kind of cards which we are talking about, they have the first card. Where did I go? The world and the fool. Yeah, I got it. I'm so sorry, I'm so messed up. We have so basically what does this 78 cards deck represent, and how are they connected to our divination? How can they predict each and individual's future? The big question, the $1,000,000 question. I will be explaining it. So when you have this new deck or something, when you open it, you would see this would be your first card, the Fool card. Okay, and this would be your last card, the World card. Now the Fool, don't take it for the generic namesake meaning. Don't take it for that, because this Fool basically is representing everything and anything innocent, who has no much knowledge of the world, who is very naive of their ways. If you can see this person on the tarot, the depiction over here, you can see that this person is about to jump off the cliff, and he's still not cared about it. He's in his own world. This represents the birth of human being, birth of us. As a baby, we would also do some mistakes, but we are always guided by our parents, etc., etc. You get the idea. And then we have this World card, which shows that a woman in the whole circle. It could be any person. You can take you as also a representative. So this whole circle is the representation of everything coming back to the completion. It is a completion of your knowledge, completion of your life. It is the total life cycle. So these cards are not just a deck of cards, not just deck of 78 cards, but they are representation of the whole life itself. So combination of these cards, when you put in your question and start asking tarots the question for it, what exactly, whatever is in your mind, if you start asking them, you definitely get the answers. All you have to do is approach in open-minded. So, and some people would still feel silly, like, what is this nonsense? We are in this kind of century. That kind of people are just tricking for money, etc., etc. Yeah, such people are there. They suck the joy out of life. I mean, take it for entertainment. Get a life. Moving on. So, what exactly? How do you have to believe tarot? How can tarots definitely predict future? As I said, a partial of the question is answered in the last answer. The Fool is the first card, which represents the birth of the person. The World is the completion, the knowledge, and everything in between is represented over there. So this deck basically, it is divided into two sections. These 78 cards are divided into two sections. One is major arcana, one is minor arcana. Arcana is secrecy, or anything related to secrets of life. Take it that way. Okay, so what is minor arcana? Minor arcana can be small events, like what are the small events, like enrolling yourself to a school, to a course, or things like that. Major arcana can represent the life-changing events, life movements, and things like that. These are represented in that way. And also, this minor arcana is further divided into four suits, if I may. So first one would be like the pentacles, cups, swords, and wands. And these four suits are usually said to be representing the four seasons of our planet. Okay, it's not only that. When we narrow it down to our culture, our Indian culture, the depiction of Kali. The depiction of Kali shows that she has like 4 hands, wherein She has a head, she has a cup, a bowl in which the blood of the head is being dripped into. She has a sword, she has a wand kind of thing wherein the nails are being poked out. I don't know the exact name of that, but you can check out the Kali. The Kali, four arms. It's that is our Indian representation. What is the main thing is that, I wanted to tell that, tarots are not alien to us. Just because it is from Europe, or it is very popular in Japan and USA, doesn't mean it can be popular in India, because we do have its roots. Tarots are something that would represent everything that happens in our life, is what I wanted to tell. So, why believe tarots? How can something as small as this deck of cards make a prediction for me? Definitely they would. If you believe it. Definitely. Yeah, that has to be there. If for anything to work, you have to put your belief in it. You have to have that you need to put some belief in it, or else you will have it's like, it's like a person who has a problem for every solution. That's there. But then let's come to it, how tarots work. So before I explain how tarots work, I want to give a small example for you. Suppose a person, there are two people. Okay, just assume a person A, person B. Okay, these two people are two patients. They are here to visit the doctor. Doctor is in another room. Both the people have the same problem, stomach pain. Okay, so now can you expect the doctor sitting in the other room, listening, just, okay, is it stomach pain? Take this tablets and go. Will that work that way? Will that give the proper result? Definitely not. Because, stomach pain can be the result of anything. It could be the result of what the person had yesterday, or he partied over or something like that. That's why he has stomach pain. Or another person who has, he has been operated on, and that's why he is getting a stomach pain, which is more serious. So definitely, even though these both people have same solution, until and unless you do a case study individually, you cannot know the reason. No one can treat you. The same way, tarot readers also will have to ask you the questions, ask you your problem. Then only they will understand whatever the solution the tarots would be representing. So if you are a very logical person like me, of course I approach things very logically. I mean, even I don't believe in God so much, but then that's different topic, another topic for another day. But then, if you still not convinced, why, etc., why should I believe in such silly parlor games and things like that? Then let's come down to this. Let's talk. So why tarots? Why? How can you believe it? This is if someone is asking me, a person like that questions me like, what is the use of tarot? It's like, it's just something related to religion and astrology or something like that. Maybe that is your perception. But there is also another approach that you can give to tarots. You can use it as a counseling technique. People do counsel using tarot cards. If you have visited my Instagram page, Oracle Reader Next Door, you would see a lot of posts of mine which I have used tarot cards in the form of giving a counseling. We have different form of things, and you just visit the page and you would know. How is it a form of counseling? What would a counselor do? Counselor would listen to you, listen to your problems, and try to guide you through that situation. They would definitely, no one points out, do this thing, and the problem is solved. No, that is not being a good counselor. That is also not being a good tarot reader or a good psychic. Or they're just blaming, or they're just bluffing. So they would just help you to guide. They would help you to clear your mind, clear that blockage in your mind. The same way you can use this tarot. I definitely have this kind of approach towards tarot because I was also a psychology student before 250 years, but then still psychology is there in my stream. So just kidding. So with that, I have this kind of interest towards it, because not everyone are comfortable opening up themselves to a stranger to get a solution, etc. But then I have a solution, I have a card. I am not telling, the cards are guiding me. So that is one thing, that how you can approach tarot. And still you have a doubt, why should I believe, this is all nonsense, etc., etc. Tarots are nothing like but weather report. Yeah, weather report. Yeah, the news people say, end of the news, then your weather report starts. They will say it is around 6 o'clock or 7 o'clock, it will be cloudy, then it will start rain, and around that time, initially, it will be cloudy, but it will never rain. But still, this report is not from some Tom, Dick and Harry, but from weather people who study the environment, who get the reports from satellite and things like that. Sometimes it might backfire, but it is not that the reporter is giving you the false news. It's just that the situation is misread, is what I would like to say. So if you ever have a tarot reading session and it didn't work out properly, then I do feel that you must have left out some of the details, or the reader must have not observed the situation properly. This would have happened, this might have happened. So approach a very good tarot reader, a very experienced tarot reader. Okay, just approach an experienced tarot reader and just do that. And at the end, I want to tell you this, or reading tarots, or getting things from tarot, it's like an experience. If you can, you can buy tarots. We have this classic packs. I'm not selling it. You can find it on Amazon or Flipkart. I'm just showing you this. I was like, this is one of my favorite Red classic tarot pack. This is my ultimate favorite because everything is so clear, so easy to remember. And when I was learning my tarot also, I used these cards and so things like that. If you can get it, you just buy one tarot card and hold that deck in your in your hands and give them a chance. Just give them a chance and see how you would observe yourself, how you would find the solution, how you would find the answer for your situation. Experience it. It's like an experience. What can go wrong? Even if it is bad, good, doesn't matter. If it is very good, you will have a best friend for life. And if it is bad, or if you didn't feel very much like that, you will have a tarot in your house, which is cool, which is definitely cool. And you will have an experience of having a tarot deck in your house. Or else you can definitely approach a very good tarot reader for the reading, and definitely she will help you. Yeah, you will have a very good experience when you get the tarot reading done, because I have got a lot of reviews. You should check out my reviews. I don't post it. I do. But seriously, get that experience either through a tarot reader, any tarot reader, or buy a deck for yourself. Do the proper research, learn about it, and then go for it. If you feel intimidated by such images, like, because this tarot things have very deadly images also. It's like some images, some cards, when you start studying tarot, when you know what this card represents, it might give you some kind of intimidating negative feeling, things like that. This kind of tower cards, etc. People in tarot community feel that this is like a bad omen for any. It hinders everything. It delays it shows that the path is not easy, things like that the card represents. So then go for different versions. You can go something like this one version every day, which has lot of nice artwork from Elizabeth Alba. She's the artist. They also have a very good book, they're very good guidebook. which is, everything represented over here in this tarot is so soothing, so good. Even the tarot card, tower card, which I showed you, also has like it is still shows a positive experience. So it is just the images are changed over here, just the images are changed, but the meaning, everything would be the same. If you are new to tarot, I would say, go for such books, go for such tarots wherein, things are like very elaborately given over here. You can just refer this book, you don't have to study if you're like, lazy like me. But I did my my course over the tarot. Of course, I wasn't lazy about it. I was passionate about reading tarots and stuff, because after my experience, as I said, I had an open mind. I definitely have an open mind towards everything and anything. So I went towards this tarot reading in an open mind. I felt that good experience. I felt that these things could do. There are some things that are unexplainable and stuff like that. Okay. So I went into it, and now here I am. So things like that. So if there are some times when tarots cannot give you the proper prediction or something. This is, suppose, just imagine you got a reading done, and the outcome, or got a reading done, or you just picked a card and it was a negative card. What would you do? So does it mean that this bad thing will happen? Maybe, but definitely not. This might happen and might not also happen. Why? Because if you have heard about this quantum theory, wherein the future will definitely affect the past. The future events, the events which are set in future can definitely have an effect in the past, is what the one of the quantum theory experiment will be is prophesizing. Accordingly, the same, the future is not set in the stone. As I tell all the time to my readers, it is not set in the stone. So these cards which are showing whatever the result you got, if they are showing in that way, then try to take it as a warning, not as something that will happen. This is a very good approach, because when it whatever we do is whatever our actions, as a result of our actions, change your actions and take it as a warning sign, and just move on. That's how you have to have an open-minded approach and things like that. So basically, why am I doing this is not just to explain about tarots, but to explain how you have to approach a tarot reading channel. Tarot reading channels are very different from cooking videos or video game videos or any other videos. You're getting the idea. You don't have to watch it from 000 seconds to some half an hour so and so seconds. No need. Listen to the introduction, listen to what the tarot reader is telling, listen and select your group. Because whenever I do the reading, generally tarot readings happens like this only. Whenever a YouTuber is posting a tarot reading, they will have 3 groups, 4 groups, and that does not definite. They can have any number of groups. So if you generally, I'll have 3 groups: group number 1, group number 2, group number 3. Okay, so you will have to select just one group, which would be around 8 to 10 minutes, only 8 to 10 minutes. You don't have to watch my half an hour video for that. Select your group. I would be representing it with dolls, it with vehicles, or any of the things that I can find for the day. Then I will represent the group. I'll put the name, I'll put that timestamp, etc., and still readers are still viewers are still confused about how to approach this. So just you have to concentrate on 10 or 15 minutes of that video, whichever your reading is there. Because in my description below, I would have always mentioned my timestamps of that reading. Okay, so next time, without any confusion, if you have selected it, group number 2, go into the description section, select your timestamp. It's like around 8 minutes the video starts. From there, to the ending, you can look at your prediction and then just move on. That's it. You don't have to sit and watch all the readings over there. I hope this is clear. And I hope whatever I explained about tarot cards are also a little bit clear. If you found my examples very funny, I'm happy you had a good laugh. So with that, I would like to end this video. It extended to half an hour. I'm so I feel you are entertained. You are entertained. Don't lie. Don't forget to like, comment, and share this video for any of your friends who don't know about tarot readings or things like that. Before signing off, I want to tell you that I have come up with a new true crime podcast. It is called Crime with K. K is me, Kavya, your true crime host. Not here. I don't do videos of my true crime hosting. I do it on a podcast, okay? You can find my podcast, Crime with K, on Apple Podcast, on Spotify, on Google Podcasts also. Don't forget to check it out. Don't forget to follow my page. What is the use? You ask me, then I would say, listen to my show, True Crime with K. Listen to any of the shows, which it's still upcoming. I just have 3 episodes up. So listen to any of the shows, give a rating on Apple, then take a screenshot of your rating and DM me on my Instagram, Crime with K. You will be in chance of winning a free tarot reading. So until next time, listen to all of my true crime podcasts and watch my YouTube channels. Till then, bye bye.